Oh my god, is that the car from Initial D?
Well, hello and welcome to the drift build of the Mazda RX7, which is a car from Initial D. And, yeah, so let's get to building this car. Alright, so for this car, all we're going to do is keep the stock engine, the stock 13V, and we're going to put everything to race, basically. Race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race exhaust, race rotors, race turbo, race intercooler, race oil and cooling, race flywheel to add up to 485 horsepower, race brakes, race suspension, race anti-roll bars, race roll cage, and a race weight reduction, racing clutch, racing transmission, racing driveline, a lot of racing stuff, racing differential, street tires with 215 in the front and 225 in the back. The 5 zing, I don't even know how to say it, rims, but you can see what they are, and the border front bumper, and then all of this rest is going to be stock bumpers and wings and hoods and all that. So that was basically it for this, the actual build of this. So let's get to the painting of this car. So for the paint, we're going to put black rims with a dark red body, and we're going to tint the windows black. And now let's go to the test run. Alright, so we're on Tsukuba with the RX7, and we are going to test this, and yeah, I'll tell you about the car a little bit. And you got a tail ventilator on the left, we got the gas all the way over to the right of the light meter, and then right next to it the brake, and then the e-brake, or the clutch, and then the e-brake. And on the right you got all the speed and RPMs and whatnot. But yeah, this car, basically when I drifted it stock with no, well not stock, but when I upgraded it and had no tune on it, I noticed basically it drifted really well actually without any tune. And I noticed one thing I just wanted to get rid of basically with this car is the fact that it didn't really have the greatest response time in a transition to an X corner. So I tried to get rid of that. I basically got rid of that. I made it a little more responsive. And yeah, this car actually does 90-degree entries really well. Backwards entries, not really. But 90 degrees if you don't go over 90 degrees, it actually does them really well, and you can like hit them every single time as long as you don't go 90 like I just did. But yeah, like it pulls out 90 degrees super well. Also, this car, like third gear is good around the shorter corners, and then fourth gear is good around the longer corners. You can keep it in third gear around longer corners, but you don't get that power and you don't get that much angle. But it does work around longer corners of third gear, just not as good. Fourth gear spins around 120-ish, and third gear spins around 110. And I just spun out. I let off the gas during the corner, just for a split second, and yeah, I messed up. But we got some damage on the back of it. It's all good though. Got only cosmetic. And the single turbo has a little lag at lower RPMs, and it's a rotary, so at lower RPMs it doesn't do so great. But you basically just downshift and it'll be good. That was a semi 90-degree entry. That was like 85-degree entry. But anyways, let's go over to the FUJIMI run and take a look at that. Alright, so for the tires, we got 30 psi in the front and 29 psi in the rear. For the gearing, it's 3.73 for the final drive, and for first gear, it's 2.74, and for second gear, it's 2.08, and for third gear, it's 1.65, and for fourth gear, it's 1.42, fifth gear is 1.25, and sixth gear is 1.06. And for the alignment, it's negative 1.3 for the front and negative 0.3 for the rear camber. And for the toe, it's 2.0 out for both front and rear. And for the front caster, it's 6.5 degrees. For the anti-roll bars, it's 30.60 for the front, and for the rear, it's 32.20. For the springs, it's 577.5 for the front and 621.0 for the rear. And for the ride height, it's 4.5 in the front and 4.6 in the rear. And for the dampering, it's 7.6 rebound stiffness in the front and 8.3 rebound stiffness in the rear. And for the bump stiffness, it's 5.6 in the front and 5.9 in the rear. And for the aero, it's completely stock because I did not put any Forza aero on the car. And for the braking, it's completely stock settings. And for the differential, it's 100 and 100. And for the parts, we got the original 13B motor with all race motor upgrades and all race handling upgrades and all race drivetrain upgrades. For the straight tire compound tire width, front 215 and the rear tire width is 225 with the Team 5 Zinging FN01 RC rims. Yeah, and their stock rim size with the border front bumper, and everything else is just stock. So that's it for the parts list, and yeah. Alright, so that's about it, and yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and favorite for more. And yeah, these tunes, I'm not really the best tuner in the world, but these tunes will definitely help out some of you for drifting, and it'll give you some ideas for how to tune cars in the future. And it'll also just basically entertainment purposes these videos are for as well. So again, thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time.
Here we go!